Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're working on a 1986 21 Mako. We are going to be doing a full refurbishment on this boat. It's 21 feet. Got it about 4 or 5 months ago. I traded for my 1977 19 Mako. This boat, it's a great boat, heavy boat. I recently got the motor, took it off because it blew up on me. And the goal is to paint, full rewire. I'm going to work on my hardtop, get that all finished up. And when I say floor, I'm not meaning rip out the floor and gut it all out. I mean we're going to be putting this Evo foam, super nice, cheap stuff in there. You know, I've heard people talking about, you know, spending upwards of $5 grand on a paint job for a boat of this size, and you know, that's just ridiculous to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you guys along with me in episodes, and we're gonna see how nice we can get this boat without spending a bunch of money on unnecessary things, because you know, $5 grand is ridiculous. So today we're gonna start by just prepping the boat, sanding it all down, tack clothing, acetone, getting ready for paint. And I'm just going to take you guys along with me. So let's set you guys up on a tripod right here. And what you're going to be wanting to use is an orbital sander with 220. And you guys can watch how I do it. Basically all we're doing is we're scuffing it up so the paint sticks to it much better. And it doesn't, you know, flake off. Because if you just went right over gel coat, it would flake off because of the wax and the two-part and all that. So we're going to sand it. We're going to get ready for paint, tape it off. And you guys are going to be right here with me. So stay tuned. Alright, so let the time lapse begin now. Alright, so when your paper looks like this, see how it has all gunked up? It's not doing any good anymore. So when it looks like that, you're just going to switch over and get you another sheet. You know, when you're sanding, you don't want to, you know, dig into it or anything. You just want to keep that as flat as you can keep it. You're just really trying to scuff it up. You can't really tell, but let me see if I can. You can kind of tell that it's getting, you know, a little bit scuffed. It has a little bit of wax on it still, so you're gonna want to run it pretty hard on there. Just don't dig it. When I say don't dig it, I'm talking about don't go like that, trying to get something out. You're just gonna keep it as flat as you can keep it the whole time. Because if you start trying to dig it, it'll put gouges in your boat that you'll see in the paint. So we're just gonna keep on sanding a little bit more. Go over it 2 or 3 times, and then you'll be good to rock. Time lapse kicking off right now. Alright, so, you know, that's pretty much it when you're prepping a boat for paint. You know, then maybe you could go over with some 320, but, you know, this isn't going to be a show boat or anything like that. So I'm not really too much worried about if it's going to, you know, I know it's going to look great. I'm not too much worried about spending hours on sanding it if it's just going to be a show boat. If it's not going to be a show boat, you know, this is going to be weekend sandbar cruiser, you know, offshore occasionally, but it's not going to be, you know, bring it to a boat show type boat. So when you think of it like that, yeah, I could spend hours out here sanding it, scuffing it, making sure everything is perfect, but I don't have time, and I don't have the patience or the money to be spending hours out here sanding this thing down to get it showboat ready. I mean, look at it. It's to get it perfect, it would take thousands of dollars, hundreds of man hours, you know. Mind you, I did this transom by myself with my parents, but they helped me just pour it in there. This is a C-cast application. I didn't video it because I just completely forgot, and you know, once you get in the moment, the inside is also going to get paint, if I didn't already say that. As you can tell, if you guys can see that, the console is a mess. So it's starting to rain down, but this will be episode 1. You know, obviously the other side, I'm going to just do the same thing on the other side. But the next episode will be the painting process and how I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to hit it one more time with 220. I don't know if you guys can tell at all, but this is the boat. Alright, so everybody, stay tuned, and we'll get at you with the next episode. We out.